outworked us, giving offensive second, third, fourth opportunities. Couldn't score, really. We needed to score, and the game got away from us.
What do you think about the way some of these defenses are playing you? How is that kind of, I guess, find your teammates, empower them to, kind of take advantage of some of those openings?
I mean, it's the fourth team in a row to come out denying me full court. Boxing one, I don't remember seeing like that many boxing ones in the NBA, but I mean, it make me play against the crowd. I mean, even when I'm trying to get downhill and be aggressive, there's literally 4 people in the paint, and the right play is to kick it ahead or kick it out, and they pretty much gave me, that was the only option they gave me a lot of times, so that's just what it was.
And are concerned are you right now?
I don't really get concerned. I get frustrated sometimes, just from losing games, especially games that we, are in. If we was getting blown out, I'd probably be upset about that, but it wouldn't be, the same feeling. But we in every game, and down the stretch is just when it's time to win the game, we don't do the things necessary to win. So I think it's just frustrating, but I mean, early in the season, it's a lot of games to be played. So I'm always optimistic for that reason.
On that same note, Dame, what's the message to the team now, being in a funk and just trying to get some wins?
You got to just keep going. You got to keep fighting. I think we should be encouraged by the fact that we've lost a lot of games the same way. We've been in the mix. We've been right there down the stretch, and we lose games. We lose games down the stretch. So I think that's one thing that we can't forget. But I think you just, like I said before, we just can't fold. We got to just keep coming and, continue to try to correct, the mistakes and the things that we aren't doing well enough to win games.
You mentioned they outworked you before, but aside from that, is there,
I think that's what it comes down to. I think in the fourth quarter, our defensive rating is really low. And, sometimes that's not just because we can't get a stop. It's we can't get a rebound. If you give up 2 and 3 opportunities to an NBA team, you're going to get scored on. So I think that's hurting us. We foul a lot. That's hurting us. Teams living at the free throw line. And us not executing well enough on the offensive end when we're doing that on the defensive end. When we're fouling and giving up extra opportunities on the defensive end, and then on offense we're not executing and doing things that we should be doing when the game is on the line. So I think that equals losses.
I know you don't get concerned. I didn't see you guys coordinate at this point. What gives you, are you encouraged to?
I don't think any of us did. But I mean, that's what the reality of the situation is. And it's not a great feeling, but it's not the end of the world. We up against it. It's a tough position to be in, especially when your expectations were much higher. But like I said before, it's a lot of games to be played. Every season is bad stretches and it's good stretches. And I think, especially for us, we always find a way to turn it around. And I think that's why I'm able to keep a level head and still be confident that we can find our way, because we've done it so many times. But it's tough doing that. You don't want to put yourself in that position, and it's just frustrating, to be in this situation.
It's a new group too.
Yeah, so I think that makes it an even bigger challenge. But I think the first time, it was like 4-10 or 4-9 or something like that when the first time it happened. That doesn't mean that the same thing's going to happen, but things have been worse.
You mentioned the focus the defenses are playing on, but a good portion of your offense is your scoring. So what can you guys do about this?
I think when teams are given that type of attention, it's my job to make the right play and get the ball to the next guy to make the shot or to make the play that's going to make them pay for having 2 guys on me and denying me so high up the floor. And the more we make them pay, the more they'll realize that it's not beneficial and they'll have to back off.